My First Film is the new movie by Zia Anger. Zia is a multidisciplinary artist, and this is her first feature length movie. She rose into prominence for a performing arts piece also called My First Film, and I suppose this is like the adaptation of that. And what we get here is something creatively unbound, a blend of coming of age and autofiction, a real honest movie about discovery and trial and error. It's exciting, but it's also a little chaotic. The movie even opens up with this quote that says, "This shouldn't be a film, but it is." The movie is set 15 years ago in the micro budget boom where a 25-year-old filmmaker named Zita is attempting to make her first movie. And this is a real feature Zita is attempting to make. She has about $5,000 and she has ambitions, but unsure of how to project her ideas into a film. And it doesn't help that everyone on set is so young. Also, a tumultuous relationship Zita's in the middle of is slowly unraveling as shooting goes on. And I've really only been on a film set once, but I like how it's represented here. Nothing is set in stone until it is. The story keeps changing and they don't know where it's going to go. And the distractions, all these things that are piling up while shooting, it causes Zita to self-reflect in a brutally honest, often dark way. It's refreshing how open this movie is. You will learn so much about this filmmaker, kind of like movie earlier this year, The Feeling the Time to Do Something Has Passed. Alongside that one, you can compare this one to a lot of the recent autofiction movies, but I really don't think I've seen one like this. I really give this movie credit because of all that I've seen about creative self-discovery. This one tries to be the ultimate movie about that. The visuals here are great too. I love with Zita's narration how we're able to go from the footage to her research very seamlessly. How this movie is chopped up in a quasi-documentary approach. It reminded me a little bit of Lars von Trier. Also, the music is done by Perfume Genius, which is cool, and often it sounds perfect, although every now and then it also sounds like a little too scary. And this movie does go to unsettling places, whether it's being stuck in the headspace of Zita while filming is going on and nobody is paying attention, or some of the outcomes that happen from being on a set littered with drugs and alcohol. And Odessa Young here as the main, she feels so realized. I enjoyed her quite a bit. I think her work elevates this movie. The rest of the cast is good, but specifically Devin Ross, Cole Dolman, enjoyed those two quite a bit. This movie could be abrasive, and it's unafraid of going to awkward places or showing the more stressful parts of life. It also shows how young relationships can influence the work that you're doing, either ruin it or strengthen it. It's an ambitious project, and the ending here, I don't know if I quite connected with it that much. It's a little too serious and meta, but at the same time it takes a big swing like most things in this movie. This is the kind of work that a filmmaker can make and retire if they want to. It says so much. But I hope that is not the case. I would love to see another Zia Anger movie. I wonder what her next film would be. I say go to the moon, make it 3 hours. But until then, I would give this one a 7.9. My First Film is now streaming on Mubi. Thank you for watching.